This week's exercise is on your comfort zone. And you're probably familiar with that concept of the comfort zone. It's called the comfort zone because when we step out of it, we're uncomfortable. And probably it's true that in order to go after your big shift project, you're going to have to be uncomfortable sometimes. You cannot make your big shift happen by staying inside your comfort zone. Does that ring true for you? Just check if it's true that there's a sense that there's something about stepping beyond your own comfort zone that's really involved in your big shift project. So, for example, I've been aware of a part of me that would rather stay small than risk the uncertainty of going forward in my big shift direction. So if that's so, we're going to be aware of it, we're going to acknowledge it, and do a whole lovely exercise. I think you're going to like this one, about sensing just the right amount of stepping beyond the comfort zone. So we've talked before about how this could have to do with your identity, right? Becoming the person who can. Now, I am the person who can do this. Have we talked much about ancestors, right? Family tradition. I'm at this point in my lineage. I carry with me some of the beliefs and traumas of my ancestors, some of the limitations that they believed and that they had to live within. And is it a kind of betrayal to go beyond that? My mother grew up dirt poor in the Ozarks of Missouri. And although my growing up was with a middle-class lifestyle, I carry in my body something from those ancestors. Can I really be beyond that? Can I break free of it? Or is it disloyal? The whole thing there. There's one more thing about the comfort zone before we do our exercise, and that is, the other side of it is, if we push ourselves too fast beyond the comfort zone, that can trigger protective parts that will shut us down in the twinkling of an eye. So there's a just right amount of going beyond the comfort zone, like Goldilocks, right? There's not too little, but also not too much. So even realizing that the inner sense of the comfort zone can be a guide to that just right action, that's something you can do that doesn't bring the shutdown from the frightened parts, the backlash, okay? Let's do it. Let's do our exercise. So take your time to settle in to your body more and more. Being aware of your whole body, here and now. Your body supported. Feeling yourself resting into the support of the places where your body's in contact. And pausing to find where and how your body's feeling good right now, where you're feeling good right now. Maybe the places where you feel confident, calm, resourced, willing, open, available. It doesn't have to be the whole way you feel. You're just pausing to gather that fuller sense of yourself. Feeling your breathing. Feeling the inner sense of your body, that inner area that includes your throat, your chest, your stomach, your belly. And maybe you could even say to yourself inside, I am here. Hello, I am here. And so now with your awareness in the inner area of your body, remember what it is you're wanting to create and become and be this year. Remembering the words you've found for it recently, symbols, the feeling of it, and also allow it to come freshly this time. What is it that I'm wanting to go after, to go for? What is it that I'll have at the end of this year or sooner than that? Okay. And that where you are right now is not there yet, right? I mean, maybe for some of you it absolutely is, in which case, celebrate. But mostly, in some way, you're not there yet, okay? There's here and there's there. You're on the journey from here to there. We're going to use that kind of metaphor right now, that you are here, and here is a fine place to be. And then there's there, the place you're headed for. Okay? Just pausing to get your sense of that. Here you are, and what you're headed for is out there in front of you. You're not there yet. This is another opportunity to sense what there is like. You don't have to know all about it. You may be able to sense it a bit more clearly even right now. Just a moment of acknowledgement that as we do this exercise today, there may be parts of you that arise that are afraid it will never happen, for example. And we know that whenever those come, we're going to turn toward them with compassion and say, aha, I hear you're worried about that. Pause a moment to do that whenever it occurs, and then continue with the exercise. So let's see if you can feel where your comfort zone is. Right? There's maybe even a border where if you cross it, you're just a little bit out of your comfort zone. Right? So what if you just take a baby step forward toward that desired future where the big shift has already happened, taking a baby step forward and then pause. And I don't mean you have to know what that step would be. I mean, it's okay if you do, but you don't have to. This is more like follow the metaphor. I'm here, it's there, and I take a baby step forward across that comfort zone border. When you feel both excited and scared, yeah, that's it. You're right at that border. So let's pause right there. That's the spot. And just be there, feeling excited, scared, which is probably a little bit uncomfortable, but bearable, right? Excited probably feels good, scared probably doesn't. But you can stand it, you can be there. Just feeling that. And if you feel a little bit more scared than excited, then take a half a step back. And if you feel more excited than scared, take a half a step forward. So we're sensing this spot where excited and scared are roughly equal. I don't know if that will fit for everybody, but let's see whether there's a spot where excited and scared are roughly equal. And just sensing how this feels to be here. To be right here in this spot. Across the zone, across the border. Part of this has to do with standing and tolerating the feeling of uncomfortable or scared and excited at the same time, right? Because tolerating uncomfortable feelings is a fabulous ability. It's a resource. And I'm guessing this isn't too painful, too uncomfortable, so let's just be here. And in fact, if you notice little parts of you saying, okay, is the exercise over yet? You know, isn't it time for lunch, right? Ah, okay. That's from how hard it can be to just tolerate, to just stand it and notice and say hello to that. Something in me finds it hard to just be here. That's right. Very good. Okay, so let's do this little thing here right now, if it fits for you. Ask yourself, where are my ancestors in relation to this? Where are my ancestors, right? Are they with you? Are they like cheering you on? Go for it. You can do it. Or do you feel like moving forward breaks with them? That they don't get what you're doing, or they would feel you were disloyal if you had more achievement than them, more money than them, more education than them, or something, right? More confidence than them. So just noticing. Be interested in how this feels in relation to your ancestors. Okay? Still feeling this right here at the edge of the comfort zone. Sensing if there's something in you anxious about going further. Like this is about as far as I can stand. This part says this is about as far as I can stand. I'd be too anxious about going further. That would be a wonderful thing to be in touch with right now. Because often that kind of part, it gets so anxious that it blanks us out. So if you're just far enough across the comfort border to feel the anxious part, that's very good. And turn toward it. Turn toward it. Let it know you hear it's worried. And you are here with it now. We're not reassuring it. We're not making any promises to it. The main thing I want you to say to it is, I know you're worried, and I am here with you now. Sensing how worried you are. And it could tell you a bit more about what worries it if it wants to. What worries it? Very good. And stay longer with that if you need to. I'll have another step for you. So you might invite your body to give you a sense of you here wanting to follow this path forward toward this outcome, right? So we've talked about parts that get anxious or don't want it. Let's also right now get in touch with the wanting of it, the wanting of it. I want it. That doesn't have to be a part of you. It's not a part of you that wants it. It's you. I want this. Notice how that feels. And if this metaphor still works for you, you might see this path in front of you, right? There's a path between where you are now and where you want to be. And the path itself, how is it? Does it shine? Is it the yellow brick road? Is it a gleaming, beckoning path? Or is there something dark about it? Just sensing that path. It invites you forward at your own right pace. See if that's true. Of course, you're not at the beginning of this path. You've already made a number of steps. And now there are more steps in front of you. Not all clear. Still, here you are. There's where you want to be. There is a path between here and there that belongs to you. Every step of that path is yours. So you're just coming out to the place where you get to feel your wanting for it and sensing what that's like in your body, to allow yourself to feel the wanting. No matter how far in the future it is, no matter how unclear the path, there is a path, and that path is mine. Noticing how this feels in your body, perhaps finding a fresh description or metaphor for how this feels in your body now. Great. We'll bring this exercise to a gentle completion, although if you'd prefer, you can stay longer. The completion comes by acknowledging all that's here and thanking your body, thanking your process, bringing with you what feels good, and acknowledging whatever's unfinished as something you can come back to. Letting awareness expand, feeling the room around you. And when it feels right, letting your eyes come naturally open. And I'd love to hear how that was for you. It helps me a lot as I create more exercises for you to hear how each one went for you. So I hope you'll feel like writing in the space below.